Just wanted to do a quick tutorial on a cute, inexpensive centerpiece that you can make. I was I was out of town this weekend, and my aunt called and was like, "Can you come up with a centerpiece to put on the tables?" So went to the Dollar Tree and found some stuff. So first, and I was thinking, since I was out of town, I don't want anything that I have to travel back with. So I wanted something we could put on the table, do, and pretty much throw away. I always take my glue gun everywhere I go. So of course I had that, and I had some ribbon because I wanted to do something else. But anyway, I won't talk too much. But I found these little paper lanterns. So we're gonna try to do this little centerpiece that I saw something similar on I don't know if I googled it or I saw it on Pinterest, but just wanted to show you all. So I bought these again, the little paper lanterns. This was gray at the Dollar Tree, and then I went and bought these little cups. So it came 12 in a pack, also from Dollar Tree. So we only need one. And then I grabbed a couple pieces of foam. I thought I had a couple of the little ball foams because it probably would have worked out a little better. Of course, I have my scissors, and then I have some ribbon that I'm going to use. But you could probably do this in many, many different ways. So what I'll do first, I'm just going to glue, and the glue gun, I need an outlet closer to me. So let's see if we can get my glue gun over here. One second. So, glue gun. So I'm going to put some glue on the bottom of this foam so I can stick it inside of the cup. And remember, if it's on high temperature, it may melt if you don't. This cup is pretty thick, so it's okay. And then I am going to take a piece of this ribbon that I have, and I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom. Put a little glue on there, stick it on there, and you want to make sure you don't put too much of the ribbon overlapping at the bottom because you want to use it as a stand. So I'm just going to wrap it, put a couple of little things of glue to hold it down. And I'm going to just wrap it. Oops. A little more glue. And it's okay, it doesn't go on perfect because I gathered it at the bottom to just give it a different look. All right. So I'm just going to put a little more glue and I'm pulling it in. I want a little bit of the ribbon to overlap the top because it's kind of hard to hang from the bottom. And I'm just going to cut it right where the other one meets. I'm doing this fast. We probably want to be a little neater if you're going to do this for someone. Put a little glue on here. And again, so this is kind of what you have. It's a little loopy, loppy, however you want to say it. I'm going to add a little more glue around it. And then I'm going to add glue to the end of the ribbon so that it will attach and lay flat on the bottom. So again, I'm sort of just grabbing it so that I can lay it flat. forget the glue gun is sort of hot. Not sort of hot, it is hot. So we have this. I'm going to set it down. Make sure the bottom half is pretty much flat. So then I'm going to take the little lantern. It comes with this little wire thing. And I'm going to take it. Be careful or you'll rip it like I did. So you have that, but it doesn't stand. So, let's see, should we put it on this side? A smaller hole? Okay, we'll do it this way. So then I'm just taking a little glue and going around the cup, top of the cup, to attach it to the bottom. Then I'm going to turn it over and center it on there. That's what I have. So that's the top part. Can you see some pretty? And we put the foam in the middle. So then we could take a couple of flowers. Let's see if we have. What do we have pretty? Down here. Some purple. Okay, wire cutters. I'm gonna push these up because I do want the leaves to show. So you want to make sure you cut them down enough. I would cut at an angle, just so that you can make sure it sticks down into, make sure you cut long enough. It's better to cut long than short, because you can always go back and make it shorter if you need to. These are some I bought while I was out of town, so it's not my normal ones. I took the center of this has a thing that is a hook, so you can always use it and keep it. If you're not going to do that, you're just going to sit it on the table. I just turned so it could be flat. So we're going to fill this with flowers. It looked like I cut too short, but for example, yeah, I cut too short. But we'll make it work. I cut too short to stick down in there. Let me grab another flower that I have, some pretty. I told you all to make sure you don't cut too short, and I did. Oops. See what happened when you don't, if you don't put it inside the foam, that's exactly what will happen. It'll flip right over. All of these are too short. So if you run into that problem, I didn't on Sunday, run into that problem where your flowers aren't long enough, we could always add a larger piece of foam in there. So we can make sure that it actually attaches. See if I find one with a longer stem to make sure the base is pretty secure. Found something. I say I want to show all my bloopers and blunders and all that stuff. So it don't always work. It doesn't always work the way that you say it's going to work in the beginning. Now this one may be extremely too long. But if we get it to center, the great thing is with this, we can build up. Oh, I just had another idea as I'm showing you this. You can actually build this up. I'm gonna cut this. Let's see, about right here should be good enough. Just wonder if I have something else already. My thumb has, I know I complain every time when I'm doing a video. My thumb has really been acting crazy lately. So, let's see if this one works. That's why I'm thinking to put a little foam ball in the center will probably work even better. You don't have to wrap it with ribbon. You can also, I was thinking you could spray paint that cup or keep it clear and add like some jewels or something, some rocks. At the bottom, maybe I can't keep it sturdy because my ribbon isn't attached properly at the bottom. It's just really top heavy and not centered. So you know, if you don't center it, I'm showing you exactly what will happen. See, I moved the center. My blooper, my blender. Let's see if I have. I'm not laying flat. My flowers are too heavy. And of course, we just fill in a couple more little flowers inside of here. Not too many. And remember, this is just a quick, simple centerpiece. What ended up happening, my cousin added some leaves to the top, and I didn't take any pictures. Added some leaves to the top, and a couple, and then did the helium balloons coming out the center. But it didn't have that in mind because we bought they bought real roses, and they were way too heavy for this. So it needs to be something really light and simple if you add the flower arrangements. I can't get this out. So what I would probably do differently next time is add more foam. More foam, or the ball, a bigger ball in the center of it. And that way it's centered. I can always add some rocks at the bottom to make sure that it was sturdy, because you don't want people to sit down at the table. So here we have it. Probably didn't come up with the prettiest arrangement, but it'll do. And then that's the bottom. You can add a ribbon around it or anything you want. It's done. Thank you so much.